welcome to SingleTrack Session number 33 here at 22nd Street Trailhead in Ogden, Utah, kind of our home camp, I would say.
Now that we got the bus back, it is.
Now that we're back in Studio 78, kind of our home stomping grounds, just a beautiful trailhead, which they're going to be doing some major renovation this weekend.
Yeah, that'll be good. Much needed work, huh?
Yeah, so from the trailhead to the Bonneville shoreline, just an existing trail that's just, I don't know, when it was put in, has some weird angles and steep parts, and there's a lot of rutting and runoff. And this weekend, there's some cat work going to be involved to redo in a brand new section of trail to the BST.
That'll be good.
Which I'm hoping will be pretty sweet.
It will be.
So yeah, that's kind of our little, what do you call that, little home remodeling, home renovation going on here. But yeah, it's April. We just, it's nice weather out. And let's see. Let's start a little bit of sad news first.
Okay.
The co-founder of REI,
right,
Mary Anderson, just passed away. She has REI card number 2.
Right.
107 years old.
That's amazing.
And she was a school teacher up in Seattle, and loved the outdoors. Wanted to get people outside, and so there's a lot of history there. But anyway, that's sad news. Love REI.
That's cool.
Kind of the first ones on the
cool
block.
And sad, right?
It is. Yeah. So our condolences there. Let's see. We got past episode we just did, episode 78. Joel was solo.
Right.
Did a show with Gina Lucrezi.
Yep.
And from Trail Sisters. And
boy, she's got a lot of history.
Unbelievable hit. Like, I didn't know how much history she had until that show.
We only scratched the surface.
Yeah.
And I kept looking at the time on the clock. And I'm like, oh, man, we're 40 minutes in, we just have not even gotten anywhere really with her as far as her history. Man, we didn't even really talk about some of her work gigs.
Yeah, because
we
she's got
missed
a lot
out
of
on
that
some of
too.
that.
I didn't realize just the extent of her dealings with the
I
trail
Run Far.
community.
We didn't get to talk about that. We didn't get to talk about Ultimate Direction.
Yeah.
What's that shoe company that Vask?
Vask.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that.
Which would have been nice to kind of get an idea where they're at, because we talked about it on our last episode.
We did. Now that was on my my notes to talk about that, but we just didn't get a chance to. Yeah. I didn't want to make it like a 2-hour show. She had to get back to working on her Sprinter because she's
sweet. She's getting ready to hit the road.
She's getting ready to hit the road. So that'll be fun to maybe touch base with her later in the year when they come through town for OR.
Man, I hope so. That'd be a blast.
That'd be fun
to get to meet up with her and talk to her in person. But yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah.
Like Joel said, a little, couple 40-minute blocks.
Yeah.
And
that was interesting too, to see what happens when the phone call gets dropped.
It just drops.
It just dropped, and then the good thing is that the recording saves automatically.
That's awesome.
So we got that figured out.
Well, now it's my turn.
Inadvertently.
On accident.
Yes. So we got that figured out. No problem there. So we know what to do next time that happens.
Yeah, it's just always good to hear, from people that have been in the trail side for so long.
Business for a while.
Because this week, we're going to touch on it, but this week a lot was going on, and it raised a lot of eyebrows and a lot of, furrowed a lot of eyebrows and opened some people's eyes to how this whole trail running / ultra running gig can be.
Right.
So to see people that have been in it for so long, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, that was episode 78. So thanks, Gina. Thanks, Trail Sisters, getting a little more there. And great job, Joel.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up is episode 79, which is going to be a mystery guest.
Okay.
Because I haven't lined him up yet.
All right.
Joel's hitting the road, so we'll probably do a call on my side.
Right.
See if I can figure that thing out. So, well, let's jump right into it. Let's get after it. Barkley's.
Yeah.
Unless you've been under a rock, you've heard many things about this thing, and every day it gets more and more interesting. Reading people. And what I would recommend is, if you're going to read stuff on Barkley's, look at some reliable sources.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so many people chatting about it that just don't know.
Exactly.
So, people like Leon Lutz would be a great one to see what he's got. Some of the runners of the race.
Yeah.
Gary Robbins.
Past runners.
Rob Youngren, has been putting some stuff out. So there's just a lot of information out there. And we'll just touch on some of the highlights and lowlights, if you will. So, we'll start with Mike Wardian. He got one lap in.
And he was happy as can be.
He got lost. And he was happy.
He was happy. He knows. He knows now.
Yeah. Well, that's, what? So much of that race is knowing something, right?
Right.
Because there's just not, even with the documentary, it's still kind of secretive other than, well, the course itself and the race.
Right.
I mean, people have heard about it and everything else, but some of the history.
Yeah, but what was funny is a lot of people were commenting on Morty and be like, this must be a really hard race if he can't finish it. If you don't know, then zip it.
Yeah.
Right? At that point.
Yeah, right. You got to have an idea
Yeah.
of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Jamil, he had 2 loops. He was missing pages for loop 3, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. He did. He finished loop 3, but didn't have all his pages.
Yeah, so it'll be good
Right.
to see because he'll come out with something on Mountain Outpost or his website
exactly,
or something
which
to get an
should
idea.
I'm surprised it's not out already.
He's probably
Licking his wounds still.
Yeah, or just
right?
Not in service. You might be spending some extra time
True.
in the woods.
Yeah.
Local guy, and I feel bad we never touched on this last week. Eric Storheim,
Yeah.
from Salt Lake City, good guy.
He got 3
went
loops
out.
in,
He
right?
did. He got the fun run. Him, Rob Youngren, and Sean Ranney, and
Right.
Johan Steen had the 3-lap fun run. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Then, of course, you all heard John Kelly was the winner, 59:30
That's
with
right.
a 60-hour cutoff.
Now, was this his 3rd attempt? I think it was.
I don't know. 15th finisher. I know
Yeah.
that. But super excited for him.
Yeah. He killed it.
It was amazing. And we'll have a couple links there because there's, like we said, there was so much going on because as everybody has probably seen something is Gary Robbins.
Here comes another bus.
Nice.
Oh, look at it.
It's Leroy.
That's awesome.
Or Leon. Yeah, Leroy. Yeah, he's remodeled most of his.
Nice.
But yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, Gary Robbins.
Yeah.
Man, and it
Oh,
went
if you've
around.
seen the videos, right?
If you've seen the videos, you better have some Kleenex with you.
Oh my
Just
gosh. Teared up.
gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
And, there's been a lot of comments on the whole, the media being there, people with cameras and
Right.
microphones and everything else. And I get it, but it's, wow, how intense is that finish?
Yeah.
you know?
Man.
Because
amazing.
at first, obviously, it came out and says, he missed it by 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But
he didn't.
he didn't, right? And so that's what's good is to, read what he wrote, his little blog post,
Right.
for one. So there's his. Laz made a
statement. Great statement.
Man, he is so eloquent with his words.
Yeah, you look at him, you're like, okay, hobo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Moonshine. He's just, if you've seen him in the documentary, if you've met him in person, which we kind of ran across him at Park City,
Right.
or if, you see him, he is just good with words.
He's solid.
He's just, it's amazing. It's just awesome to see. But,
Right.
he put a thing out, and he's, firstly he said, I wish I never had said 6 seconds.
Right.
That was kind of, he goes on, and I'm going to put the link up if I can re-find the link. I mean, I've got it written down here, but how amazing and remarkable was just that whole event.
Yeah.
Weather, and if you read what Gary went through, the river,
Yeah.
it was 15 feet across, swept down 30 yards, and
Right.
swimming and running hard. And,
Yeah.
if you read Gary's account as well, so one of the things that, because Gary is such an accomplished ultra/trail runner,
Right.
I mean, he's been around, he's accomplished so much, and some of the stuff he says is, the hardest 3 minutes of his life
Right.
at the end of that.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
Yeah, it is. And you could see him just leaving it all out there
yeah.
to get in.
And just so raw. You're thinking
Yeah.
60 hours. Now, you just stay awake for 60 hours, you're kind of
Right.
loopy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yep.
let alone go through the physical and mental, stress and, that they go through and just see the state. He's just raw,
Right.
to the core.
Oh, yeah.
And he had,
Strip bare.
and his little, write-up that he did on his blog was still fresh, and that's what I liked about it. But he was
Right.
like, let's focus on John.
Yeah, that was important, right?
You know?
Because they didn't want him to become the Andrew Miller of Barkley.
Yeah,
right?
it's like, let's focus on John. John, what he did is amazing.
Yeah.
And there has been so much focus on
Gary's.
ordeal out there.
Yeah.
And he's kind of puts it to the point on his race, and then just says, you know what? Can't thank and congratulate John enough because
Right.
John, helped him. The whole.
Yeah, they worked
ran-
together
They worked
until
together.
last lap.
Yeah, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And even Gary says it's no one's fault but my own.
Yeah.
1 error, 2 miles.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all it takes.
Crazy, right?
But yeah, let's.
Worked that hard for 60 hours, and man.
I couldn't put myself there, and I think that's why so many people. I mean, a lot of people. My wife watched it, and she
Right.
doesn't run, right?
Yeah.
But she was like, "That was sad. That was."
Oh, yeah.
gut-wrenching.
You could just see his wife. She's just like,
Yeah. What do we do here?
what do we just, she's worked hard for several days, right?
Yeah.
Helping support him. Gosh, you can just see her heart just breaking.
Well, in her face.
Yeah.
On that video, it's like she didn't know what to do, what to say.
Exactly.
She was kind of in shock.
Exactly.
And
she's like, he didn't finish.
And that's what's so.
I almost thought she was going to go over there and scroll tap.
I know, right? But I mean, that just shows you how kind of ruthless this thing is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and again, no one, a lot of people are like, oh, he finished. Did he know? But he did.
He did.
To a degree. He missed 2 miles.
There's some rules you got to follow.
Yeah, right. It's not just fine. It's not an orienteering course like they said. There is an actual mileage and course and things like that. So, but how that took over social media, wowzer.
Did.
I mean, the whole thing. It was
that's the side of ultra running that we all love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Just that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Gary's going to be on some shows. Ginger Runner's going to have him on. Since they're
totally.
Close. But man, that podcast, that information is going to be priceless, man.
So I hope they get John. John needs to be on a show too.
Oh yeah,
right?
We'd love to get John. We just don't know how to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
But we'd love. I mean, that's the thing is what John did. I just hope it doesn't get too overshadowed.
Yeah,
and that's where Gary came out and mentioned that, and that's amazing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So congratulations to everybody. Mike Wardian on down and on up, and everybody that did that, and Laz for what he's doing, and hats off to all the people out there that try and keep it how it should be. Right.
The roots of it.
Yeah. Right. And I know
without
they've
blowing up.
Some history on that, and there's a lot of that out there. I know Leon just posted something on that,
right.
And Rob Youngren saying, they had to come out a little bit and get some publicity to save it because they didn't run it in like 2002 or something.
Right.
The community, and love to see it still go. Just the respect it deserves.
I don't think it can't get any bigger. They put that artificial limit of 40 people on.
Yeah.
There's not very good cell service over there.
Yeah.
So that kind of limits, the media attention.
Yeah.
Just maybe curiosity is what's going to kill it, if anything. Just people wanting to come out and spectate.
Or curiosity when people want to go out when it's not going on, which I know there's some rules out there with that.
Definitely. I think that Laz kind of called people out and said, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You can't train off route.
Mm-hmm. Train at home. Gary trained in snow, for hell's sakes.
Yeah. Gary knows that course pretty good now.
Yeah. See what else we had. Oh, and then the other, what we would consider big one. I mean, there's a lot of races, and we can't cover them all, and that's not our whole goal here. But we like to cover some of them, right?
Right.
Local ones we like to do.
Yeah.
But also the Georgia Death Race.
Yeah.
Me and Joel talked. We love the name.
The name says it all, right?
And I've been going through my head, and like you say something like the Ogden Death Race, the Wasatch Death Race. It doesn't ring as bell like Georgia Death Race, right?
Exactly. I think some banjos and some good old boys chasing you.
And we had one of our listeners, Sarah.
Sarah Ohm.
She ran.
She
just ordered a hat we got in the mail, but she gave us a good little breakdown of the course because, like, me and Joel were honest and said, we didn't do as much research. We didn't know as much about this one.
Nope.
But she sent us a picture from the course even, so that's awesome. But anyway, here we go. Some results. So because that was a golden ticket, top 2 male-female Western States qualifier or ticket. The women, first place in 14 hours, Liza Lapierre.
Right.
And she declined the ticket.
Yeah.
Because she's got other plans this year. So second place was Jackie Merritt, 14:24, and Alondra Moody, and apparently they've accepted theirs.
Oh, good.
So it did get passed down. They both accepted it.
Right on.
On the men's side, Avery Collins won in 11:58.
Yeah, that was fast.
Second was Kyle Boykins. And it'll be his first 100, and apparently they've both accepted their ticket.
Right.
And then, another gut wrencher, third place, Bob Shebest.
Oh.
So that's his third race this winter, or this
third
year.
golden ticket.
Third golden ticket race, and third place.
So there's only, let's see here. So we've got the waterfall race this weekend. It's the Gorge.
Gorge 100K.
Gorge is this weekend. That's a golden ticket. And then I think the weekend after that, or 2 weeks after that, is there's a race out in California.
Is it is Miwok?
It's not Miwok.
That's not one. Was it one of the Kira Henninger ones?
Yeah, I think it is.
Sean O'Brien's or one of those.
Sean O'Brien already happened. Dang.
Off the top of my head.
Dang.
Joel brought it up.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
He might get there.
That's old man brain fart.
Yeah, but yeah. So congratulations to everybody there. That'd be a cool race. I liked how they said it's 60 something, but this year it was 74 miles.
Yeah, it was like, exactly. It's 100K, but really it's 74.
74, so it's just a little longer.
Just a touch.
Just you know what? Just go to 100.
You got it. Just keep going.
Just keep running. Run home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of some of the. I mean, again, there's more. We're not going to cover every single race. If you want to do that a little bit more, I know I Run Far does good with that.
Yeah, exactly.
With a lot of the coverage.
Right.
Or if there's a race, we missed, our apologies. So this weekend, like Joel mentioned, the Gorge Falls 100K.
Right.
That's a race I still want to do. But that's this weekend, put on by our friend James Varner.
Yep.
Rain Shadow Running. And Jim Walmsley.
Right.
Is put in for that.
Yeah.
I really like his odds. Don't know who else is running.
Yeah, right.
But I do like his odds.
Yeah. He's going to be solid.
Yeah,
if you've seen any of his Strava data, you're like, just your jaw's on the ground. You're like, really?
Yeah.
Dude, you just went out and ran 20 miles at like 6:30 pace.
Yeah. He got 20 miles in before the toast came up.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Oh
Pushed
my
it
gosh.
down. So yeah, he's got a good chance for that one.
I'm going to say he does.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're going to go out on a limb here.
He's going to finish top 2.
He's definitely. I think he's going to podium. That's my guess.
I hope we don't jinx him.
It wouldn't be us if he did get jinxed.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad
I wouldn't
you
put
that out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that on us. So yeah, that one, and then also Zion 100, which is a local one for us, which is not too far away.
No.
Beautiful area.
It's the best.
Joel's headed down to southern Utah this weekend to get away for spring break.
Just to play.
Maybe get in some running, maybe some petroglyph glancing.
That's right.
Playing
some
with
lava tube exploring.
Nice.
Yeah.
Playing with the family.
That's right.
That's another good one this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what we will cover for races for today.
Yeah.
Other than we want to congratulate our good buddy again, Hayden Hawks.
Yeah.
Who's another guy taking things by storm. He will be representing the United States.
Right.
On the 6-man team headed to Italy.
Yeah.
June 10th for the IAU Trail World Championships.
That's cool.
And last year we did not fare so well there. Top American was like 51st place.
Right.
So hoping that we can improve there.
Right.
As a team. So there's a men's and women's team headed down to that. So go get him, Hayden, because after we talked to him last August, we know how much he loves putting on the USA
He
gear.
does.
He just is a proud dude,
right?
Which he should be.
I'm not making any promises, but I might get him on the mic this Saturday.
Oh, nice, because Joel's going down.
Yeah. He and I have been talking a little bit, and it's just it's a schedule issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you braid his hair, he'll let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some braids or something. That Prefontaine looks looking good.
I got some 307 beard oil. I can take them.
There you go. Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Put on that stash.
Make the stash grow.
Are you going to see Turd'l Miller?
Yes.
Or some of him, since he's down to, our Turd'l Tracker says he's down to 168.6.
Planning on seeing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got a bunch of puppies, so I might take
really?
over. Check out some puppies.
Nice. He's got some black labs and some quote-unquote white labs.
Right.
Yeah. So
I might go check that out. And we're supposed to run on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Man, that makes me jealous.
Yeah.
I've been sick for like 10 days. I haven't ran in 10 days.
Yeah.
That's no excuse, but I did something else. I played indoor soccer again last weekend. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hurt my hamstring, same spot. I don't know what's going on there.
You got to cut that out.
I have to, because I hurt my hamstring, and if I didn't know what I did, went and saw Nate. He goes, yeah, you probably had some micro tears.
Yeah, right.
And it felt great, and I'm like, cool. Went and played again.
Yeah.
And had 2 goals, had a header, which
right
is
on.
Indoors, pretty fun, but I felt it doing that again. I was like, are you serial? You know, I spent some quality time on you, and this is what you're doing. And that was Thursday.
Oh,
it's been like 5 days, and it's still kind of tweaked.
Yeah.
So I'm done.
I would be too.
And I got to focus on the running, because I got some stuff coming up, apparently. I was looking at the
Apparently.
calendar.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the calendar going, okay,
now
I'm behind.
Real.
I'm behind.
It's coming up fast.
I have to do some 2-a-days.
Yeah, 2 days.
So, yeah, I got to get back. But, yeah, I've had this crazy freaking chest head cold, man.
It's been weird this winter.
Man,
I've talked to so many people that have had that.
It's like feels like it's going away, and then 2 days later, I'm
right.
like, ugh, can't even get up out of bed.
Yeah,
it's been kind of naughty.
Bad news.
So we talked about the Turd'l Tracker.
Yeah.
While we're talking about Turd'l, we'll post the link again about the bidding.
So, have you seen Turd'l's Strava data?
No.
Anybody that's paid attention?
I haven't looked at his
I think
Strava.
he's messing with people hard with that.
Really?
He goes out for a run. It's like 2 miles.
Yeah, he posted something. I was giving him grief, and Derek
like a mile
was too.
3 miles. And I know he's got to be running farther than that. He should be, right?
I'll tell you what, he should be, but as much weight as he's losing and not eating, maybe that's all he has the energy for.
Well, he did. So we did talk about, he did set a PR the other day on this loop behind his house that he does consistently. and he said it feels good.
Nice.
He's losing weight and he's getting faster. So I don't think he puts all his runs on Strava.
He probably isn't. He's just being a little schemer.
Yeah, he is.
Little sandbagger.
He said that he didn't want to be distance shamed by trailmanners.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. So if he and I can hook up on Sunday, I'll make him run long.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Joel will have the data.
Yeah, to prove it. That Turd'l can go the distance.
Turd'l's a riot, man. I hate when he sends me his photos, though.
Oh, man. I can't even look at his toes.
Yeah, but the one before that. Come on, man. I had to click on it and blow it up because I was like, what the? Oh, Turd'l. And I know he giggled the whole time.
You know he did.
I'm not going to say what he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said, we got his last ticket for the Trail Film Festival.
Yeah.
We'll put his link back on there for bidding.
Yeah, we need to talk that up a little bit more.
Yeah, it's time, man. We've been neck deep in planning.
Yeah.
Headed down for shirts, and we talked to Elevation Culture. We got bibs. We got just tons going on right now. Kind of last minute stuff. We had like months to plan it, and now we're down to the last month, and it's
getting real.
It's getting real. So we're still doing that. There's a lot there. A couple other things real quick, and then we'll get to some other stuff, and then some more things, and then other items.
Okay.
So, Ricky Gates is still crushing it. Transamericana.
Did you see that he ended up on some like random person's like dock in the river?
And did you see he was on a paddleboard? He made a sail.
Yeah, he did.
With his hiking pole and some plastic. Oh, man.
Oh, he's killing it, man. I'm surprised that nobody's like shot him yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I mean, he's such a good guy. That's the reason why. He's
He's
got good karma, and he's got a good personality and genuine.
But Forrest Gump has nothing on him.
I know,
now.
right?
Seriously, every time I see him, that's what first thing I think of is, man, you are nutty.
Yeah.
So it's once he gets out of the South area and see what happens in the Midwest and then working his way.
Right.
But it's fun to watch if you're not checking him out. Ricky Gates, Transamericana. And me and Joel were sharing some texts the other day, and this is kind of a good forum for this because we have so many listeners that are connected. Right? Yeah. So me and Joel, we've been at this a while, and we've decided
at what?
At this podcast thing.
Okay.
And life,
right.
But podcasting and
all right.
And talking to the masses.
Yeah.
We sure need a beer sponsor.
We do, and I don't want just any beer sponsor.
No.
There's one specific I want. We're going to get it somehow.
I don't know, man. We're
going to work it hard.
We have to.
Yeah.
Because it'd be fun to have some sponsors in general, right?
No, I mean, that's our fault. We're dropping the ball because we really haven't gone after a sponsor.
We haven't. But if there's any listening and they want to connect with us.
Well, it's not just anybody. We're not going to take just anybody. That's the problem, right?
Yeah. Well,
we have standards.
We do. We want to keep it.
It has to be a product that we're going to use, or something we believe in.
Yeah. Trip to Mars, we'd support that.
Kind of. Makes me scared thinking about that.
I'd go.
Yeah.
Podcasting from Mars. How cool would that be? Let's see.
You're going to have to go solo on that one. So we want Melvin, darn it.
Yeah.
I want them to be our beer sponsor.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And they're kind of it right now.
They are it. They're killing it.
That's the hard part with them is they know they're it too. From
all the beer junkies love them.
Yeah, and that would be really cool.
I know.
Speaking of beer, just real quick, I had a Full Sail Sunday.
Really?
An IPA seasonal papaya IPA, and you know what? It was good.
Was it?
It was, and I don't like fruit beer. I really don't. But
I like
that was good.
The grapefruit beer is pretty good.
The Sculpin grapefruit is good.
Just like one's good.
Yeah. But
more than that, it's like that.
This papaya one had a sweet. It wasn't sweet. It just had a really good taste to it.
Oh, okay.
Like you wouldn't know it was a fruity beer. You
right.
knew it was something, but I'm not a huge papaya eater.
Right.
So I don't even know what papaya really tastes like. If you ask me,
it's fruity.
It's a fruit with a P.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good one. That Full Sail.
Right on.
But yeah, of course we've got Melvin's in my fridge too.
Yeah.
So now one of Joel's favorite parts that we're going to touch on here real quick.
Well, yeah.
Where'd your feet take you?
Where did they?
We got a lot of returners, which I love.
Yeah.
And some new people.
And they're catching on to the rule.
Yeah, they are. And we're getting some pretty good description.
Yes,
right?
I love it.
I love the video, too, when we get little videos.
That was fun.
The one from Oregon, the video, that was so pretty. Yeah. So lush. Matt from Colorado was out on the last day on the Kokopelli Trail before his 24 hours.
I know. That would be fun to go do, but it's just bad timing.
And or as Pac-Man refers to it, the Matapalooza. He says if we're looking for a good road trip next weekend, come out to the Kokopelli Trailhead in Loma and join us on the fun run.
That would be fun. But
I wish I could.
Can't.
Yeah, I wish I could. Ryan Delaney, another friend of ours, he took a beautiful shot in Park City. He went to the Wedge, but didn't take photos, so we don't believe him.
Yeah.
Sorry, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
I'll tell you what, MVH, Matt Van Horn posted a gem, wasn't it? With the peak, snow.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you even commented on it because it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Right? Our buddy Jim Skaggs, I missed this because, man, I could not get out of bed. He went down to the Wedge with some friends, Misty and Harrison and Brian. And I was hoping he posted one. Stacy Barker from Bark and Goat Studios, our logo man. He was at City Creek in Pocatello with his Trail Manners hat on.
Looking good.
Joel, he posted one. Mr. Joel Hatch out of Ogden, Utah, posted one of a Get Well balloon that he found on the side of the trail. There's some history there.
Funny, I was running down the trail and I had this balloon in my hand. Lots of people are like, dude, what's up? I handed it to him and said, get well.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just part of them in front of the parade.
That's right.
Nick in Bobtail Ridge, Montana. Or in Montana, picture on Bobtail Ridge.
Right.
Super awesome. Lee Moss was skiing at Brighton. We'll let that slide. He just ordered a hat.
All right, we'll let it slide then.
Yeah, we'll get to those next. Toby Bigelow Barlow, Lake Tahoe. That was a gorgeous shot.
Yep.
The lake with the mountains in the background. There's a lot like Jeremy Haddock from Dude Peak in Utah. Natalie Sheffield, North Ogden.
Yeah.
My old stomping ground. She kind of reached out for some trails.
Yep.
Carl Duke and Santo, I don't know, it's Jorge, Jorge. I'd call it George, but it's Jorge probably, right? John Stewart, Indian Trail here in O-Town. Mm-hmm. Tara Anderson, Skyline Saddle.
Yeah.
Richard Allen, man, he's got injuries. He just has a picture of himself icing his Achilles.
Yeah.
That's no bueno.
Nope.
And our man, Simon Hodgson, taking some crazy pictures. Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia. Looks so pretty. Gosh dang it. Let's see. We got Aaron Davis, right? About 17.3 miles, 42,000 feet of climb, knee-deep snow on the ridgeline. See you guys at Beaverhead Endurance Run.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So that'll be cool. And then Simon said, had to post another. Shut me down and cast me the wolves. If not, are you kidding me? Keep posting them, baby.
Please.
Come on.
We love it.
Yeah. Mandy Wallace, St. George, down there for spring break.
Yeah.
Rachel, couple runs at home, which I don't know where that is.
Got to follow the rules,
one long
Rachel.
one, and then next one to town for breakfast, and I don't know where that is, so I apologize. It looks really nice, though. There's a coffee house photo in it.
Ooh.
Nilo Eisen.
Yeah.
Working on his bus.
Mm-hmm. Saw that.
Putting some lights on.
No, that's okay. He's allowed to post that.
Yep.
Or a sprinter, bus or sprinter is acceptable.
Jason in Chesapeake Beach.
Right.
Little walk with his family. John, this was pretty as heck. Old logging road in Harrison Hot Springs, BC, Canada.
That might have been my favorite one this past weekend.
Amazing.
Great colors.
Tim Ruiz. Not sure where that one was taken, but that was a really cool shot. Oh, Brady had the magic snow nut. It looked like a donut rolled down the hill with snow. That was
cool.
Little
pinwheel came down the hill.
Eric Thomas up City Creek.
Yep.
Nate Reese, Idaho Falls with a bunch of weirdos.
I know.
His words, not mine.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty motley crew, though.
There's some good running outside of IF.
Yeah.
If you're heading over to Jackson, there's some good climbing over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like there would be some good running over there too.
Jeff Fulmer from Idaho Falls. Jason is the one, Haiti from Oregon. He's the one that posted the video.
Yeah.
Eugene, Ridgeline Trail.
Okay.
Oh, love Eugene. Trey Schmidt, Wheeler Canyon. That's opening up.
It is.
What else we got? Eric Thomas, Pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Randall Clare was Sandia Foothills and Albuquerque. So we're getting around.
Yeah, we are.
Gifford, Soldier Pass, Sedona. That was a cool photo.
Oh, yeah.
Sedona.
That'd be a fun place to go check out.
Yeah, I really want to run down there.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Tammy, High Desert Triathlon, Edwards Air Force Base. Nice shot. Wow. There's a cool one for Jason. He did the Cherry Blossom 10-miler in D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Had a picture of the monument behind him.
Okay, wait a minute. That's road, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he would have got a picture of the Cherry Blossom.
With like a Trail Manners hat, that would have been okay.
He had a floral shirt. All right. But I know the history with that one.
Yeah, I know.
Bob McAllister, Boise. Alex Terrell and Zion. That looked really awesome. And then there's Sarah Ohm, Georgia Death Race. All smiles.
All smiles. I love it.
No TM gear. Sarah, some coming on in your way, though. Mallory Foringer, 68-ish, more like 78 miles. Georgia Death Race.
Right.
Molly from the Hogle Zoo area. That looked pretty.
Yeah.
And then Allison, no photo, but Wheeler Canyon.
Right
so
on.
a lot of awesome photos again. We love these.
Yeah, that's my
And
favorite
we're hoping
part
they
of the
just
week
grow every week with
know,
new
right?
locations and beautiful pictures and
Yeah.
even some with the Trail Manners gear.
Yeah.
Speaking of Trail Manners gear, we have a bunch of orders sitting next to Joel right now. So
Yes,
we're gonna give some shout outs to people that are helping us out here.
Yep.
Kelsey here locally.
Yeah.
Kelsey Bingham, she got a Now Go Get It hat.
Mm-hmm.
We only had a limited supply of those and they're gone.
Yeah.
They went fast.
They did.
And going down to probably print about 12 more
Right.
total. Jackie Wright, camo Now Go Get It. Mike in San Diego got a camo hat with a TM patch. Jonathan in Lacey, Washington placed an order.
Nice.
I know Lacey because that's where Casey Keller's from. He's
Okay.
ex-U.S. national team goalkeeper.
Right.
Eric, Idaho Falls. Craig in Indiana. Now
Okay.
Go Get It. Sherilyn in Utah. She was down in St. George, so she's picking hers up. Brad Sween got a Now Go Get It hat. Of course, we just mentioned Sarah Ohm. Cameron in Billings got a sticker for his car.
Okay.
May even have a few more stickers in there as well. Coach Kenzie Barlow got a sticker. Lee
Did
Moss hat. And Chad from Missouri.
Right on.
hat. So we're reaching out to some states we don't
Yeah.
talk about as much, right? Missouri. I don't
I think
remember
so.
one there. Indiana.
Right.
So yeah, we got some more gear on the website. We're cleaning house. We got some coming in, hopefully next week.
Yep.
But we still want to get some more going there. So
Right.
don't forget about that. And then what you'll see, hopefully, first of next week maybe, is some of the Now Go Get It 50/50 dual insulated water bottles,
Yeah.
laser engraved. Those will
are
be on.
fresh.
Those are. So we got black, orange, and a sweet blue,
Blue,
that
yeah.
you're going to see
Yeah.
available for purchase there.
We just need to get the correct picture.
Yeah,
That's what we're waiting on, really.
which our folks at the Sign Garage in Ogden, Utah are hooking us up with.
Yeah.
Right, we're going down to get those today, so we
Mhm.
can post some photos, get those on there, shipping them out to you all over the globe just to keep you hydrated. What else we got going on? I think that's pretty much.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Still looking for some photos, folks, for our SingleTrack sessions.
Yeah. Or if you don't mind us using one that you posted,
Yeah.
how about we just make this a general rule? If you're going to post it on Sunday, we get to use it.
Okay, there we go.
How's that?
Going forward, and I'll even write it on the post.
Yeah.
So if where your feet take you on Sunday, you post a photo,
Right.
we can use it on SingleTrack session.
Yeah. We'll give you photo credit.
Oh,
of course.
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. We're all
Yeah.
about that. There's no worries there, but
Ooh.
want to get some good photos.
Maybe we can send them a sticker if we use it. Something like that.
All right, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's a good idea. Give them a little something.
Incentivize them to give us a nice picture.
Well, I mean, come on. People
and
do all
you have to
kinds of
follow
stuff
the
for
rules. You got to
stickers.
say where it was taken.
Yep.
Yeah.
Location.
Location.
Yeah. That's huge.
It can't be just City Creek.
City Creek Mall?
Oh, City
City
Creek,
Creek.
Utah, City Creek, Pocatello.
City Creek, Bangladesh?
Yeah, that'd be scary. So make sure you put the state in there too, please.
Yep. So, yeah, I think that's kind of it for this week. Joel, we'll be looking for some photos down in the beautiful southern Utah.
Yeah.
I'm staying around O-Town. Hopefully getting some miles in. Got some yard work.
Mm-hmm.
Still knocking that out. Got to find out when to plant a garden here.
Usually it's
Veggies.
after
Memorial Day?
no, well, it depends on Mother's Day usually.
Is it?
When you
so
plant,
middle
yeah.
May?
Middle May
Okay.
is when the last freeze usually happens.
So we're going to grow some veggies this year, and it's been a while.
Yeah, we got stuff in the ground already.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just like lettuce and carrots and stuff like that.
We're doing peppers, green peppers.
Yeah, you can do those later. Zucchini.
I love zucchini, man.
Yeah, they're good. They're
what
no
else we got?
brainer.
Zucchini. What do we I don't even remember what we talked
Tomatoes?
about. Yeah, we're doing tomatoes. I don't know. We got some stuff going on. We got a list. My daughter likes these little crazy cucumbers. I don't even know what they're called.
Oh, yeah.
Lemon cucumbers or something.
Oh, those are tasty.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, keep your eyes open. If you signed up for the Gib Wallace race, we'll have an announcement coming your way. So check your emails.
Yep.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate all the listens, all the follows. Let's see if you can. I got a challenge too. I know
Okay.
it's a challenge, and you never know. And you're obviously, when we're doing this podcast, we're trying to spread the word, up our game.
Yeah.
Get some social media follows. We're at like 1,275, right? Just
Something
like
like that.
pages, which I was hoping for more by now. But hey, we get it.
Right.
But hey, let's get us to 1,300 by the week. So maybe you can share it with your friends.
Next week?
Yeah, share it with your friends, right? Say, hey,
Share
you should
what?
like this page, our Facebook page.
Share the page or share the
The Facebook page.
Okay.
Because right now we're like 1,272 likes on our Facebook page,
Okay,
right?
so what we need is a cool picture. And I think we had one from Annie when we're sitting in those pink shirts.
Oh,
just
that's
looking
pretty
all
solid.
silly.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That would be a, hey, like this page picture.
Yeah,
right?
People be like, "What am I liking here?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of creepy.
I know. All right.
But yeah, let's see if we can share it with your friends because y'all have running buddies.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And just say, "Hey, have you guys liked the Trail Manners page?"
Yeah, you guys heard about this podcast, right?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, if they run with you, hopefully they have by now.
I know.
So yeah, we're leaving that up to you to help us with that.
Right.
Get some organic growth, as they say.
Word of mouth
in the
is the
world.
best place to gain new followers, and we appreciate you guys spreading the love.
Or maybe just go to your local 5K and hold up big signs.
That'd be hilarious.
They say almost there.
Yeah.
Worst parade ever.
Yeah.
Like Turd'l Manners Facebook page.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hold that sign up on cardboard. That would be cool. You would get more than a sticker if I saw that photo.
You might get a hat.
You might get something cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for this week.
Right
Again, go back and listen to that podcast we did with Trail Sisters that Joel did. It was a great show.
It is.
Did some editing fun there too.
Right.
Had a great time editing some fun stuff into that. So just listen to that. Stay tuned next week's show, and then we'll look for your photos for the week.
Right on.
All right, Joel, have a great time in southern Utah.
I will, thanks.
And be safe and take cool pictures.
Will do.
Otherwise, like the Trail Manners Facebook page.